the difference? Stock boring seat, not stock.
How's it going, guys? It's Kevin from Subi's.
Spirited Drive.
You're also supposed to put some
This is gonna be fun.
market seats into your.
All right, so before we get started, I figure I'll show you guys the seats that I decided to go ahead and go with, or the seats I ended up picking up. These are the Braum Alpha X series reclinable sports. I will make sure I throw a link down in the description below, as well as correct it on screen if I did mess that name up. But I decided to go with these seats, because they still have a reclinable feature, which for me is kind of a big deal. Because I'm 6 foot, almost 2, like 6'1.5", 6'2". So I need something that I can actually lean back in just a little bit. They provide a really decent amount of bolstering, honestly. I've already sat in it just to kind of feel it out. The padding is really nice. It's got this nice cloth finish on it with like this, I'm assuming, faux leather, carbon fiber print style material that you really can't see too well right now. Oh, there you go. Like this faux carbon leather, faux leather, pleather, whatever you want to call it, style on the back. Obviously the holes for where the harnesses are going to go. But yeah, I decided to go with these because these are really nice. Also decided to go with the black on black Braum harnesses to go with it. I will be getting a harness bar later. Thought about going with red ones, but I figured that'd be too much because I do have a red car. Plus, I'm sure the reds wouldn't match up exactly. You know, just an overall good seat. So I went ahead and cleaned out everything out of the car. Go ahead and start on this install. As always, if you guys want to support me in any way, make sure you like, consider subscribing. Hopefully this provides some help for people in the future. This isn't going to be like a super duper step by step by any means. This is kind of just me building the car, because like I said in my last video, I am a wannabe certified YouTube mechanic. I watch videos online for how to do mods, and I think to myself, maybe I can do that, maybe I can't. Only one way to find out. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I figured since I was taking the seat out, I might as well take the time to actually clean up a little bit while I'm in here, which is why I got the shop vac. So these are the plugs that I took out. One of them is for the seat belt. One of them's for the airbag. I think this yellow one is for the airbag. Nope. I'm not sure what this third one is for. To cancel out the airbag light, which I'm going to do later, you need to get a 3.3 ohm resistor and plug it into the middle two pinholes. Then wrap it with some electrical tape, and that will turn off the airbag light, so you won't have to worry about that for the passenger. Same thing on the driver's side, but let me go ahead and vacuum this up real quick. Kind of left y'all behind on one step when I was putting in the rails. I had to look it up on YouTube on quite a few different ones. What hung me up is really stupid, thinking that the 4 bolts that were in here in the seat already, like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, I thought those were supposed to stay there. No, those bolts come out. Those go into the sliders and then back into the sliders, obviously making sure you get your holes lined up. So next step right now is to put the actual seat bracket, which I have here on the ground, to get that and put that on the seat. Already mocked it up. Holes look like they're gonna line up pretty well. I have some hardware here. Only bad thing is that the hardware that I have here, I'll zoom in a little bit. I think these are just spacers or risers, whatever you want to call them, shims, for the seat and or seat bracket. And then I have 4 packs of these. So you see we got like some longer Allen screws in there, along with washers, nuts, some shorter Allen screws, and then longer Allen screws. So common sense, right, would say that one of the bags is going to be for, or 2 of the bags is going to be for one seat, 2 of the bags is going to be for the other. Not 100% sure. Just have to kind of wing it and find out. pretty sure I got these fucking sliders on backwards.
Nice job, dumbass!
Good news. Stuff wasn't on backwards. I just found a different way to get in all the screws and bolts that I needed.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Bad news for the seat belt, because it's got to transfer over, because you have to have this on here. I mean, you don't have to, but obviously it's got to be plugged in, right? I think for now, I'm just going to have this hanging until I go get resistors to actually stick into the other end of this, so that I don't have to worry about the airbag light or anything like that. So yeah, made a lot of very minimal progress in a very long amount of time. Now it's time to go ahead and put the seat in there and get everything bolted down. I ran into some troubles, excuse me, trying to get these two screws in there. And I kept going back and forth on this bar because I, for the life of me, thought I had it in upside down or backwards or whatever. And I just kept going back and forth because in the stock seat, or in the seats, you pull up on the bar, and that's what makes the seat move. On this one, you're gonna end up pushing down on the bar to get it to move, which is what made me think I had my rails on backwards. If y'all know for sure, please let me know in the comments. I could be a complete dumbass and I have to redo this one. But I won't know for sure until I do the driver's side seat. But this is just a passenger one for now, so let's go ahead and get the seat in there and see how it looks. After what has taken what feels like all fucking day, finally in. One problem. Passenger side, sliders are on backwards. Make sure I didn't fuck that up on the driver's side seat. Now I'm sitting here finagling with the Braum harnesses. I don't have a harness bar yet, as I've said earlier, but I'm attaching them to the back seat. Got the back seat out. You can kind of see it back there. But anyway, give y'all a little, show you real quick. Seats in, looks good. They're both in. That one is sitting too far forward. Like, if I were to slide that right now, it would just slide forward, not back. So I need to. Actually, I have one thing I can try with that. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it does. If not, I'm just gonna be shit out of luck. But yeah, as of right now, the seat sitting as far forward as it does. Like, here's the pillar. Sitting that far forward, it only moves forward, which is not good. Luckily, driver's seat, I didn't mess that up. That moves forward and back. Got the harness in right now. Sitting here trying to finagle it to get the fit right, but you know, it is what it is. I am tired. I really don't want to be dealing with this anymore. As anybody who modifies cars know, whenever something goes wrong, it fucking snowball effect and it just kills your motivation. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and end this here for now. I appreciate you guys as always. If you like the video, hit that like, subscribe. Leave me a comment down below what kind of mod you want to see me do next. Give me some tips. If you've installed aftermarket seats before, not just Braum seats, but give me some tips on what I need to do better, what I did wrong, what I did right as somebody who's never done this before. And let's all just get better together. So let me stop rambling. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all take it easy.